So the video I'm doing today is more or less a response to what my friend One Awesome Inch posted the other day, and that was living in a van and dating. So,
What
yeah.
about dating in a van or not dating in a van? How's that work? Well,
And if you want to check out his video, just check out my description below and I'll add the link to his video. I'm not trying to steal One Awesome Inch's idea or story of van life and dating. I'm more or less just wanting to share a dating story that I had quite a few years ago. Actually 20 years ago to be exact. It's kind of a crazy Today's video we are going to be talking about some naughty things.
Look at how excited he is. Like, stuff's about to go down. And I feel like men are just like always ready for it. I experience personally with boners is not that much. First, let's get this flame going. This is like an exciting boner, not like a, oh, I'm in the library, or I just woke up next to my roommate. Like what I imagine some drugs to be like. The blood rushes from his head because then he can't think straight. Like nothing, just zero happening here.
Nothing here, everything here. I feel like I can understand it, although I've never felt it.
Penis is speaking to you almost. It's like, I have to have sex. But then your head is like, oh, you have to tell her she's pretty too.
Yeah, so I haven't thought a lot about dating while I've been living in the van. I've been living there for about a year now, and my mind has been focusing more on traveling and enjoying the van lifestyle. So being with a woman hasn't really been a thought much until this past weekend. I was out with my sister at a dance event, and I met this beautiful girl there, just breathtaking actually. I chatted with her quite a bit and danced with her a few times, and there was definite an interest on her part from what I could see. But me, being a fool and not having any practice in the last couple of years on picking up women, so to speak, I didn't pursue it as deep as I could have. But, and you know what? I didn't even record anything. I was having such a good time that night. I totally forgot to record. But she does follow the dance circuit, I think, by the looks of it. And I got a feeling we're going to catch up with her Friday night, this Friday, at another event. So I will have to remind myself, mental note, take a video. I'm tempted to, I did find a picture of her online at this site, that whatever the dance site it was. And yeah, I'm tempted to post it here, but you know what, that's a little creepy. So, but anyways, it's implanted a seed that, geez, you know, hard, yeah, tempting. But my purpose of this video is to talk about a dating experience, crazy dating experience I had 20 years ago. Okay, so my crazy dating story. I was going out one night to meet up with friends of mine who played in a band at one of Winnipeg's top bars. And I caught up with them that night, and there was a very, very pretty lady there. Quite a beautiful lady. She looked a lot like Ivanka Trump or Ivana Trump or Trump's daughter, whatever her name is, I don't know. But looked very similar with the blonde, long blonde hair. Anyways, I noticed a lot of guys hitting on her, and I didn't want to be one of those guys. So I just kind of watched, sat back, enjoyed being with my friends, and I picked a spot, an opening when she was up at the bar and ordering a drink, and I kind of got up there and I kind of chatted with her a bit. Small talk, saying, you know, oh, I know the brand, they're friends of mine. And it happened that she knew other band members who played in my hometown. And I actually knew those band members and musicians. So we had a commonality there. We chatted a bit about that. And then I let her go. I didn't talk to her for a good half hour. And then I went and sat down at her table for a bit, and I talked to her friend. I spent 10 minutes, direct focus on her friend, kind of, you know, not saying much to her, and then just to see what her reaction was, and that I wasn't just hitting on her. So anyways, it happened to be her birthday, so I left and I ordered her. I said, you know what, I'll go order you a drink because I'm with the band. I'll put it on the tab, and you know what, happy birthday. So I went back after another half hour or so, and I said, oh, you know what, we should go out for coffee and meet up, and I'll give you my number, and we can chat over about, you know, what our common friends are. And up at the end of the night, I seen she had more than one phone number, but when I went back to the table at the end of the night, my phone number was the only phone number on a piece of paper on the table. All the rest were gone. So anyways, make a long story short, later she calls me up and says, yeah, I'd like to go for coffee, but you have to come pick me up. So sure enough, I went to pick her up, and we ended up going to Perkins 24 Hours restaurant. It was about 8ish or so, I think. And within 30 minutes of us sitting and chatting, she says, oh, I gotta go to the washroom, I'll be right back. So she went into the washroom, and 10 minutes she didn't come back. And I'm waiting, and the waitress comes up to me and says, excuse me, sir, but your girlfriend, the person you're with there, she is having a problem in the washroom, and she's having an emergency. She's bleeding and spotting, and she wants you to meet her at the front door. So I'm like, oh my God, what the hell? So I grab her jacket and I meet her at the front door, and she says, I didn't tell you this, but I'm 3 months pregnant and I'm having some problems. You're gonna have to rush me to the hospital if you don't mind. So I'm like, yeah, let's go. So we head off to the hospital, and we're there till about 1 at night, and it's not looking good. They're having a lot of issues, and yeah, it wasn't good at all because she ended up losing her kid. And 1 o'clock, she says, oh, I forgot my purse. Do you mind going back and getting it from Perkins restaurant? And I said, yeah, sure, I'll be right back. So I went to Perkins, grabbed her purse, and on the way back to the hospital, I get pulled over by the cops. And the cops are like, where were you? What were you doing? This and that. And I'm trying to tell them a little bit of my story. And they're like, they held me there for half an hour and grilling me on all these questions. And then at the end they said, you know what? We're sorry we kept you here, but we've had a robbery that fits the vehicle description of your car. And how could it fit my description? I own a 1968 Pontiac Beaumont, which for Americans it's the same as a Chevelle. It's an older antique classic hot rodded Chevelle. It's like, oh my God. So I'm just shaking my head. So anyways, I left them and went back to the hospital, and I was there till 7 in the morning and just trying to console her. And yeah, I felt very bad, right? You know, this poor girl. So anyways, I called into work at 7 in the morning and said I'm at the hospital, explained to them the situation, what was going on, and I said I might not show up to work today. I'll have a nap and see what happens. And I went into work at about 1 that afternoon anyways. And yeah, I ended up seeing the girl for quite a few months after that. We got pretty close. Obviously, you share a traumatic experience with someone, and she just wasn't ready for a relationship. And I asked her, you know, why don't we get together? You know what makes sense? She said, I'm not ready for a relationship. And in a way she was, and in a way she wasn't. She was still dealing with a lot of issues. And she did get into a relationship kind of after I slowed down seeing her and thought that she didn't care about me. And that relationship didn't last too long because she was still dealing with herself. Kept in contact with her for about a year. And I got involved with my ex-wife, and that was a nightmare. And she was pretty upset that I was with my ex-wife. And that was a sign that she is definitely like me. But I lost track of her, and I don't know what happened to her. I don't even know where she is now, so it's too bad. She had some nice qualities, but you know what? Just a crazy dating experience. I never expected to date somebody and have them being pregnant and having them end up having an emergency, I guess not abortion, I don't know, she lost her child, stillborn, I guess, and just being through that night was pretty crazy experience. Oh, you never know in life what adventures we'll go on. And yeah, like, thanks for listening to this crazy story. And yeah, who knows what tomorrow's going to bring on my channel. Oh my God. So thanks, guys.